Hi guys, it's Angela here from Fitness Revolution and well done on taking part in our 4-week free challenge. Just a couple of quick tips before you get started. It's about to come out Friday at 5 o'clock and I just want to make sure you've got some good technique on your exercises that you're going to do. Alright, now the first exercise we're going to talk about is a push-up. Now there's two ways to do a push-up and the first way we'll show you is the beginner's way. So down on the ground, onto your knees, hands are going to be about just more than shoulder width apart with your feet up in the air. Now what we want you to do is try and get your chest and your hips down to the ground and back up again. Now what we don't want to see is push-ups like this. It's not really doing a lot, it's just hinging your trunk and that's about it. But if you have your hands further apart, get the hips down to the ground and back up again, you're going to get much better strength workout. Now the next one we're going to do is going onto our toes. So hands and toes, hands still the same position apart, chest and hips all the way down to the ground. Now when you're doing this exercise, you want to make sure you're breathing out on the hardest part, which is coming up. Alright, the second exercise we're going to talk about is the good old squat. Now there's 600 odd muscles in the human body and a squat's going to work half of them, so imagine the calories you're going to burn for this. Alright, so your feet are going to be shoulder width apart, what feels comfortable, and the easiest way to do a squat is think, if there's a chair there or a bench there, I'm going to try and sit on it. Your bum's going to go back, your knees are going to stay behind your toes, and you're still going to keep your shoulders and chest up. So all you're going to do, sit on the chair, stand back up. Sit on the chair, stand back up. What we don't want to see is coming forward with the knees, because it's going to put a lot of pressure on those knees and we don't want that. Now to make that a little bit harder, or a lot harder, we do what's called a Toyota. Now everyone's seen those adverts, oh what a feeling. You're going to put your hands down to the ground and jump up. So you can make it really hard by getting your bum right down and jumping as high as you can. Okay, the third exercise we're going to do is a lunge. Now there is lots of ways to do these lunges, but we're going to try and keep it simple. It's going to be alternating on each side, but with the lunge, just like the squat, you want to make sure that that knee stays behind the toe. Your chest is up again and your shoulders are back. You're going to alternate them on each side, standing up nice and tall. Now if you find it a bit challenging, take the step first, then drop down with that back knee. What you don't want to do is clunk forward at the knee, let the knees come over the toes. And what we don't want to see is leaning forward either. Nice and tall, nice and easy, and you don't have to go down that far if it's still very challenging for you. Now if you do want to make it challenging, go into a jumping lunge. Okay, the fourth exercise is what's called a scissor. Pretty easy, it's exactly what it says. It's legs back and forth. Now if this is too challenging, get some arms involved, get one leg going back at a time, you're still going to be burning lots of calories. Now to make it harder, get the arms up and get the legs pumping. Alright, our fifth and final exercise is what's called a wide squat. Just like your normal squat, but obviously a bit wider. So we're going to go a bit wider than that shoulder width. Toes are going to be pointed outwards. I'm going to get that bum back like on a chair again. What this one's going to do though, it's going to work more of the inside of your thighs. Now the only way to make this harder is by doing it quicker. I wouldn't recommend jumping up and jumping down, because landing with your feet apart is not good for those pelvic floor muscles. So just make it fast. Alright guys, so good luck. And remember, you only regret the workouts you don't do. So go out there and most of all have fun.